Welcome to the exam sale video on designing Cisco wireless enterprise networks. This exam is designed to test your skills in designing and implementing Cisco wireless enterprise networks. In this video, we will cover the syllabus of the exam, including the different domains, topics, and weights. The exam is divided into 7 domains, each with its own weight and focus. The domains are site surveys, wired infrastructure, mobility design, high availability, management and security, RRM and clean air, and high density and mesh. The weights for each domain are 25%, 12%, 14%, 10%, 15%, 10%, and 14%, respectively. Let's start with the first domain, site surveys, which accounts for 25% of the exam. This domain focuses on wireless environment assessment and signal propagation modeling. You will learn about site survey methodologies, including predictive site surveys using software modeling, passive versus active on-site surveys, post-deployment validation surveys, customer requirement gathering and documentation, and survey best practices for vertical markets. The next domain is wired infrastructure, which accounts for 12% of the exam. This domain focuses on back-end switching and network support for WLAN. You will learn about network infrastructure support, including PO and power budget requirements, VLAN and trunking for wireless controllers, MTU size and fragmentation considerations, COS markings and mapping for wireless traffic, and switch port settings for AP connectivity. The third domain is mobility design, which accounts for 14% of the exam. This domain focuses on client roaming and mobility group configuration. You will learn about roaming and mobility groups, including Layer 2 and Layer 3 roaming architecture, mobility controller and mobility agent roles, mobility group messaging and scaling, optimizing traffic flow during handoffs, and foreign and anchor controller relationships. The fourth domain is high availability, which accounts for 10% of the exam. This domain focuses on service continuity and redundancy for wireless services. You will learn about redundancy and failover, including AP and WLC stateful switchover, SSO, N+1 and N+N redundancy models, failover mechanisms and timers, redundancy interface requirements, and licensing persistence during failover. The fifth domain is management and security, which accounts for 15% of the exam. This domain focuses on policy-based access, management tools, and encryption standards. You will learn about wireless security and management architecture, including authentication types such as PSK and 802.1x, encryption protocols such as AES and TKIP, Cisco Prime infrastructure integration, rogue AP detection and mitigation strategies, and client profiling and guest access design. The sixth domain is RRM and clean air, which accounts for 10% of the exam. This domain focuses on automated radio resource management and spectrum analysis. You will learn about radio resource management, including dynamic channel assignment, DCA algorithms, transmit power control, TPC mechanisms, clean air interference identification, event-driven RRM triggers, and optimizing RF performance using Cisco Clean Air. The final domain is high density and mesh, which accounts for 14% of the exam. This domain focuses on optimizing high client environments and outdoor wireless. You will learn about high density and mesh design, including client density and capacity planning, antenna selection for high density environments, cell sizing and overlap optimization, mesh backhaul and convergence design, and bridging and routing in wireless mesh. That's all for this video on the syllabus of the Designing Cisco Wireless Enterprise Networks exam. We hope this video has been helpful in preparing you for the exam. Good luck with your studies.